The 225 test in reference to the NFL Combine can be simply stated as just strength endurance. It's not obviously looking for maximal strength, it's looking for endurance strength over time. So I think a 225 is just a number that he kind of picked that was safe, that was easy to kind of gauge and compare from year to year in terms of the overall strength endurance, which is an important factor of football. Because the actual test itself on bench is a rapid action with that stretch reflex, you want to enhance the motion eventually over time. So I think that it's important to get speed, but also have that reversal strength and that deceleratory component down towards the chest. So if you're looking at a 1-1 star tempo, it's 1 second down, 1 second isometric pause, and the X or the star designates exploding up through the end range of motion. Get your set position. You want to get a good arch in the back, glutes are tight on the bench, feet are tight on the floor, shoulder blades squeezed together, heads down. Good. Hey! Hey! And rack. Now if you're looking at star 1 star, you have that high speed eccentric load with an isometric pause, then a complete explosion up, so it's star 1 star. Same exact setup, same grip. And rack. Chain/band, same thing, it just varies the load. So at the bottom of the rep, the bar will be lighter. At the top of the rep, the bar will be heavier. So you have that acceleration component through the end range of motion. We like to use chains to where when you're fully extended, you still have a couple of links on the ground. I mean, these are football players, not powerlifters. So in order to just kind of balance that bar with stabilization, if you have all the links off the ground, it's a little bit tougher at the top. Okay, next tempo is going to be star, star, star. So there's going to be no isometric pause. We're going to see if we can actually reflex down and up at the same time. It's not going to be a bounce off the chest. It's going to be a rapid acceleration downward. Right before the bar hits the chest, it's a rapid deceleration, then a reacceleration or reversal strength up into the concentric action. The only difference is now it's going to be a little bit more challenging in terms of the pressing. So bench press form, you got to get the mentality that you're pressing out away from you towards your feet. Now the final one is that exact star, star, star tempo. The only difference is no pause at the top. So eliminate the isometric down here. We'll get the stretch reflex, but at the same time, can you accelerate all the way through the end range of motion, then pull back down and re-accelerate back down into the next rep? So star, star, star tempo, no pause at the top. Okay, rack it. So the tempo again, 1-1 star, star 1 star, 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 star. Hammer grip bench is basically going to be here. What we want to do is try to get a little bit wider than the chest. I want to try to get a good stretch down and as deep as possible. And I want to go for endurance. So he's going to go as fast as he possibly can. The tempo is going to be star, 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 fast down with no pause, fast up. Grabs the dumbbells, gets the exact same stance he did on the bench press in terms of the 5-point system. So lay back. Feet, glutes, back, chest, let's go. Again, good heavy weights. So he's coming all the way down, lock it out a little bit more at the top. That's it, all the way down, clear the chest, all the way up, lock it out. I like the hammer grip because it's just changed the stimulus a little bit from, from just standard forward benching. Altering the rotation of the upper arm will change the stimulus. So I like to come out a little bit wider than the chest and get a real deep contraction just to put a little bit of a different stimulus across the all the muscles involved in the press. We're trying to get as deep as possible, as fast as possible, for as many reps as possible. And good, dump it.
What Pete's gonna do, he's gonna separate his feet here, put his feet flat in the platform, most of his weight in the tip of his toes there. He's gonna reach down, he's gonna grab the spider grip right here, grip properly. Once he pulls it off, he's gonna pull his shoulders back into position. His arms are gonna be locked, he's gonna be engaged, he's gonna rep it one time, hold.
Yeah, the row isometric wave tempo is varied. Okay, so for each rep, it's going to be a different tempo. So if you're looking at, again, concentric, isometric, eccentric on a row, the first rep of that series will be 1-6-1, or 1 second up, 6 second pause, 1 second down. And then you do a rep. And then when you come back up for the next one, it's 1 second up, 5 second hold, 1 second down. And then you do another rep of 101 tempo. And then you come back up, 1 second up, 4 second hold, 1 second down. Do a rep. 1 second up, 3 second hold, 1 second down. On down to the 2 second hold or the 1 second hold.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. He's going to do 2 repetitions. Nice controlled reps. Squeeze, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 reps.
I like to do a lot of isometrics for a number of reasons. I mean, I think that isometric strength and all of your scapular retractors and all the muscles involved in that rowing action are very, very important.
4, 3, 2, 1. 2 reps. Nice control. 3, 2, 1. His head is neutral. 2 reps.
If you're looking specifically for performance on the bench press, you have to be able to maintain that isometric position for, possibly up to 35 or even 60 seconds in terms of you just being able to maintain it as you're repping it out. So what better way than train isometric strength than to actually do isometric wave loading in terms of the rows?
The way it's going to work is that Pete's going to stand inside. First, he's going to start off with the green band. He's going to do as many reps as he can. He's going to start with his elbows tight, slight lean forward, elbows facing front. He's going to continue to start reps. Go. He's doing nice speed reps, still maintaining control. He's going to force that band down, keep pushing, getting contraction with his tri, working it.
Tricep push down with the band. I like to use the variable resistance because one thing about the tricep contribution into bench press, whether you're doing a maximal bench press or even a dynamic bench press or even an endurance bench press, the tricep contribution is often neglected and it's extremely underrated.
He's going to go to failure. He's going to do as many reps as he can. He really wants to burn out those tries. He's going to keep pushing, maintaining control. When he fails, I'm going to take this green band away. He's going to continue on. He's going to reverse his grip. Now he's going to do speed reps. Reverse grip, push down. He's going to keep going, keeping elbows on the side, maintaining that forward lean. He's going to keep pushing down. He's going to go to failure once again.
Once you actually get the bar off your chest and you start pressing the bar out towards your feet, the contribution of the tricep or the elbow extensor, so to speak, is tremendous. And I think that that's definitely a weak link we see in a lot of athletes coming in. It's something we really overload.
Rep it out, as many reps as you can. Keep cranking them out. The last few reps at the end are the most important. Recruiting, that's it. More fibers, that's it, pushing it down. One more rep, that's it, Pete. Way to go.
Every single upper body day that we do has got some type of elbow extensor type work, and we band almost all of it because we like that acceleration component. If you look at typical, a T-bar row or a dumbbell row, it's going to be slow and controlled. With the sled, it's just a great motion to be able to hit that power endurance of those muscles over a distance. So when I say power endurance, obviously within a 40-yard sled row, you might get in a good 20 to 30 reps.
Brendan's going to help us out again. He's going to keep going, doing consecutive reps. We usually set it up at about a 40-yard distance. He's going to do as many reps as he can within that 40-yard range, okay? Brendan's going to pick up the handles, get his feet set. His feet are a little bit wider than his shoulders. Shoulders are back, his butt is down. He has a nice flat back, head is neutral. He's going to avoid all forward lean. He does not want to lean and expose the lower back, okay? Perfect posture. Squat down a little bit more, shoulders back, turn and row, stand up. That's it. A nice pull. He's driving his elbows back violently. Squat, turn, that's it. Nice strong base, shoulders back, flat back. Safety, that's it. Shoulders back, thumbs are down, turn and rotate, drive the elbows back. Really working those rhomboids, that's it. One more rep. Drive your elbows back.
The bench press itself is a power endurance, strength endurance type exercise where you're moving fast and moving very, very powerfully and maintaining that strength. And I think that you have to reverse that motion sometimes, and that's why we have such good success with the sled row.
Once again, we'll set up at about a 40-yard distance, and he wants to try to work the entire length of that area. So you're gonna work for the whole 40 yards. He's gonna continue to try to drive reps for as many as possible. Let's get the setup. There's 1 foot in front, 1 foot in back. He's gonna try to keep his elbows in front. His hands can be separate a little bit. There you go. And he's gonna try to rep it out, lean forward, and drive, snap it out, get full extension. That's it. As he keeps walking, be continuous. Walk, push, that's it. Another step. Lock it out. He wants to try to keep his elbows facing front. He maintains that forward lean. And keep walking. We're gonna try to make it as though that sled won't stop. He's gonna keep repping it out. That's it, nice job.
I just wanna put a different stimulus across the tricep to be able to have that same type of elbow extensor strength at very, very powerful actions. And the same type of thing is just endurance over time.
Forward lean, hands forward behind the head, lock it out, full extension. That's it, slight lean forward, his back is flat, head's neutral, driving that sled away.
The NFL obviously knows by position, by how big you are, what your number should be as long as you consistently lift weights. And I think that's what it does. I mean, you're looking at some guy that's not afraid to lift weights, is not afraid to take care of his body. You don't have to be like a weight room freak, but you look at the average numbers. The good number for linemen is in the 30s, the mid-level guys, the tight ends, linebackers in 25. Running backs 20, DBs, wide receivers around that 15 range. As long as you can get that baseline number, you're looked at as a guy that's not going to be a consistent problem with following the proper strength and conditioning program for the team. These exercises we just showed you will help your performance in the 225 rep test. Be sure to check out the entire Bommarito Performance Systems football training series here on Bodybuilding.com.
I know a lot of y'all wouldn't expect it. All I see these speed is way above hectic. I've been elected, so y'all best sit on your ass real fast because I'm trucking like electric. All girls saying quick hit the exit. Keep it up, get beaten up or get your head split. I'm coming through with more flavors than Nesquik. Ain't desperate, making fresh hits, now check the next bet. I said